Alright, so little video. Um, yeah, little follow up to my Navy video, the last one. I already got two questions, so I'll do my best to answer them. They were, what were they? General experience, making a video about your experience. So, what was your overall experience like? Are you happy you joined? Okay, so this is a little follow up to my Navy 1.5 video. I'm gonna make this short because I only got two questions really, so just to answer those two people. Basically, my overall experience in the military. All right, for one, you have to be kind of careful, right? Imagine like you know, imagine an alien came down to planet Earth and asked you, "Hey, what is it like on planet Earth?" You know, what you tell them is not going to be the same thing what another guy tells him, and another guy. Each one's going to have a different answer. So it's kind of like, I'm coming from the standpoint of what I do. I'm an aviation machinist mate, which is I'm basically an aircraft mechanic for now, until I switch jobs if I ever do. So my experience is going to be coming from that vantage point. If I tell you what my experience is, and what my impressions are, as opposed to someone who may be a yeoman who just sits behind a desk and does paperwork all day, or a corpsman who's like a nurse, or there's a lot of different jobs in the Navy, in the military. So, from my standpoint, my experience has been basically I work really hard. I work really hard, and military life is very demanding of me, and it's very demanding on my time. Should you do what I do in the military, it's going to be very demanding on your time. You're going to miss birthdays and anniversaries and things of that nature. And this is why military life is hard on families, because you miss a lot of your own personal time and time that you could have spent with your family. I just came from the desert a little while ago. I was only there for 2 months, but that could have easily been 4 or 6 months, and depending on what branch you're in and where you're at, that time could be, you could be away from your family and your home quite a bit. So basically, I work hard, and sacrifice a lot of time. When you're in the military, it's the kind of job that you kind of take it home with you. You don't just do it and leave off and then pick it up the next day. It's kind of one of those things where you have to think about it all the time. I am happy that I joined. It's made me a stronger person, a more self-reliant person, and that's the main reason I feel as if everyone should do 4 years in the military, or at least 2 years. It really does make you a tougher, more self-reliant person. It makes you more appreciative of what you have, and you learn to do without the things that you don't have. So it makes more of a man out of you, and if you're a woman, I suppose it'll make a tougher woman out of you. So I think everyone should do some military time, and I am happy that I'm doing my military time right now. I'm happy that I joined. That's pretty much it. To be successful in the military, you have to work hard. You have to work hard, you have to apply yourself, and you've got to be focused. A lot of people come in and they lose focus on what it is they planned on doing. They come and they get a little bit of money, and then they spend it foolishly. They make foolhardy investments, and then they reap what they sow, which is, garbage. If you don't want that to be you, have a plan when you come in, what you plan to do, how much you plan to save. The more of a plan you have, the better off you are. Can you literally plan the next 4 years of your life to a T? No, you can't. But the more of a plan you have, the better off you'll be. The more focused you'll be. Don't be one of these people, if you come into the military, you just fucking come, you fuck around, you spend all your money, and you leave out the same way you came in with nothing, Come, learn your job as best as you can, and in a lot of cases, it'll be a valuable skill that you learn that you could capitalize on once you get out. Do your best to learn and to grow as a person, and you find that it was a good investment. And that's my advice to people who may be coming in. As always, any questions anyone may have, just hit me up. I'll answer them the best I can. The more questions I get, the more inclined I'll be to make a video. I only got 2 questions, so I took a long time making this video. I wasn't in a rush. So, I guess that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else I really want to say right now, other than it is a tough job, but like as the old adage goes, someone has to do it. Someone does have to do it, and I'm glad at this moment it's me. Will I stay in indefinitely? Will I stay in for 20 years and retire? I really don't know. There's been a lot of surprises. The military life is harder than I thought it was, but not for the reasons I thought. There, of course, it's physically demanding at times, but then there's other sort of stresses that are placed on you and in your mind. There's a lot of paperwork bullshit you have to do whenever you want to do something. It's just always a bunch of fucking paperwork, and everything you want to do is paperwork involved. You want to scratch your ass, you're gonna have to route some paperwork to do so. That's one of the most annoying parts. People who have been in the Navy will tell you what got to them was the bullshit. You'll hear that phrase a lot, the bullshit, and it's like it's not your job. It's just all the other bullshit that comes with your job. And it's hard to explain what that is unless you're in the military to see it, It would take a long video for me to explain what the bullshit is comprised of. But if you're in, you would know what that meant. That's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say. Any questions, hit me up.